Both have shown little weaknesses here and there, but also some very big strengths. So it'll be interesting. We get the mono versus aggro.
Mono versus aggro.
It's not often we get this. I mean, we're going to see 2 decks from each respective player, but we can easily call it aggro versus mono, one way or the other.
That's very excited.
That's excited.
that.
God, what? Are you having a stroke?
I need help. I've had too much cola. The Romanian sugar is so much more powerful than American sugar.
I can vouch for that. That is actually true.
Shake, my heart is palpitating over here. But at any rate, yeah, if you guys are joining us recently, I'm not going to talk about anything. We're already in the game. So congratulations there as we enter the game with black and blue versus blue and blue.
Blue, blue, and blue, yes.
Yes.
Well, Kana is going to be taken out next turn because of the spawns right here.
Now, here's a fun fact. Did you know that in Artifact's game files, they have an announcer that says everything? When the game starts, it goes, black, blue versus blue. And they took that out. I wonder why. Probably because it's annoying.
One day, there will be an announcer pack.
I do hope so.
And it will be with your voice.
I hope so. Twitch chat, if you hate this cast, just wait till you hate the entire game. The announcer pack will do everything. As we go in this lane right here, it'll be like, left arrow, top arrow.
That's not annoying enough.
Winding arrow. You have drawn the Tyler estate. You have drawn the dimensional portal.
That's nice and descriptive. I like it. So for Gela here, we have Foresight, likely to be the choice. And so for once, she has early annihilations to plan around. She, in fact, has 2 out of the 3 in her deck.
Cola shut off her camera. What's going on? She gave away too much in the earlier games?
I guess so. I guess so. I really liked her facial animations with some of those.
She's a human being.
Especially in that first series.
She doesn't have facial animations. That's called her face. What kind of robot are you?
Facial expressions.
Yeah, her facial animations. Guys, we stayed up for weeks making Gela. It was... She's an artificial intelligence. Petrify, definitely not an artificial intelligence. That's all human there, baby. Look at this matchup.
Look at that head of hair. Man, what a beast.
That's hype. He looks very happy right now. So Sorla Khan knocking out Kana. I don't know what he's so upset about. That looks pretty good to me. Knocking out Kana early game. Now, is he going to put your Tyler estate, or is he going to kill Kana with gank, hitting the tower with Sorla Khan? Tell me. I think you go for the gank here.
Probably not the highest value, but if it were me, I would definitely do it. Because Sorla just wants to hit that tower, like you said.
Hit that tower.
I'm pretty sure that's the wrong play, though. He's just going to pass and end up getting the kill here.
Yikes.
Preventing any counterplay from taking part here. Of course, you could just use the gank here. This is the...
Could you, SUNSfan?
No, at any cost, blows everything up. And you can see by Petrify's facial animations that he really wanted to use gank from PA. Because, like, looking at this deck, right, the gank obviously very powerful in nature, but you have Tinker and Sorla, who don't typically survive through something like that, right?
Not really,
PA is kind of the creme de la creme for that.
Yeah, did you know the same guy that animated the imps actually animated Petrify? His facial animations
That's very impressive.
Are on point.
Can't wait for the cosmetics to come for Petrify soon enough.
All right. Fantastic. So we're seeing Tinker get a nice hit here. A lot of blue heroes coming out from Cola's side as a dimensional portal. Probably your best bet here.
We got it!
That Trebby! Put it down. Put it down. Don't mess around. Put down that early Trebby. Screw dimensional portal.
So unsupervised will undoubtedly go to this lane at some point. The gank is going to come out right off the bat. One of the few here, of course, against blue, I should have mentioned that gank is actually amazing on almost everybody, right?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Nobody dies because black just has better stats overall.
And he's still got mana for Trebby.
He does, and he will definitely use it. If he doesn't, I will call it a gross misplay.
Okay, are we allowed to surrender for them? Because if he doesn't use Trebby, we're surrendering.
I mean, let's take a look here.
No, don't touch anything, SUNSfan.
Can I play these cards? No.
No. All right. So we're taking some time here. What do you do if you're Cola? You definitely...
Well, Ignite, obviously, is the one you want to get off pretty early. The Fountain Flask is going to keep Luna alive.
Sure.
Ignite on the second lane will slow things down a bit, but also ends up activating something like Prey on the Weak, which is super scary. So perhaps not wanting to go for that. Ignite on this lane doesn't look too bad, considering the state of things. Trebuchet will be played on the third lane, so feeling pretty confident that the second lane will be taken at some point, and I can't blame him. Sorla and Kana in the same lane is pretty much recipe for destruction on towers.
Indeed.
But unsupervised is the question. Where will that go? This is the other.
You probably put that... The brother.
Is it the brother? It's like the younger brother.
It's kind of the older brother because it does twice as much damage, but he's also lazy. It's like the brother that went to school and just smoked pot and dropped out. So,
yeah, that's pretty accurate. I like that.
See, now this is where you might have won the gank last time because you got that free hit. And Sorla literally, yet again, never hits the tower.
Right here, Slacks. This item right here, I don't know if you know what it does, but it lets you swap your hero with another unit.
Phase boot.
Yeah, that's right. So Marks of the Machines will be played on the first lane.
Okay.
So spreading his resources nicely.
Finally, Sorla Khan will hit a tower for, I believe, the first time today for Petrify.
I mean, he could also technically just... No, Blink sounds terrible.
No.
All right, phase boots. And probably just swapping with the creep on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just kill the creep, actually, if you really want. Oh, actually going for the blink as well.
Now, that play, I ain't a fan of. Swap out, hit the tower, do that massive damage. He's not doing damage again.
Well, I think the consideration here is the fact that Kana is kind of like a one-man army, right? You're putting all these creeps into one lane, and you don't want to put a second hero there a lot of times because, again, you want to hit the tower as much as possible. So I'm going to be prepping it here, which is pretty nice.
You know what? I got to stop down Petrify. That was a great move. Not only does he get to do damage to a tower, but he also gets to spawn that very nice unit, slowing down the enemy's ramp. And
what a nice unit it is
that
as well.
Nice unit.
The Tyler Estate Sensor.
I mean, he's not really the nicest unit. I knew his name, for God's sakes.
So initiative not in the cards here for Petrify, but with the March of the Machines, if he's able to get laser off, that is a kill on Luna, which is important. But this is the Annihilation turn, my friend.
That is correct, and we do have 2 of them in Cola's hand, and we have seen the Annihilation be used before, much to many of her opponents' dismay.
We're going to spread the resources here, which is pretty nice. So, bouncing them around here. So, Luna, it looks like a very, very easy decision on Annihilation. Pretty much nothing to consider, I don't think. Taking out 2 heroes for the price of 1 is always nice.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, that second lane, technically speaking, you could Annihilate if you want, but I'm not sure if that's the play.
Let's speak technically here.
Yes.
All right, so she pretty much has to kill. She gotta kill him, or she's dead anyway. She knows the laser's available. Tinker would sacrifice himself, but take out the menacing Luna, the raider from the Great Plains.
I mean, even if you wanted to go for a slower play and heal, you have to worry about coup de grace, right? Oh, actually going for the Eclipse, very interesting. So hoping to get the Tinker kill, will do so successfully.
Yowza.
That was quite risky, though.
Indeed. There was a good chance that did not land on Tinker, and then he insta-kills her afterwards. So a little bit of a risky play there. However, this does open up some new options for Petrify, including the double unsupervised artillery into what I assume to be the middle lane.
No, it's going to be this lane.
But why?
Strike swift.
He's thinking 2 turns ahead, my friend. You got March of the Machines. It's going to kill the creeps, so this will be at his advantage starting next turn.
But blue heroes coming in this lane now.
Yeah,
Try to
but
block
there's only so much that blue heroes can do, right? You got to separate them as much as possible. If you can try to aggress as much as possible on each tower, that's kind of huge, right?
In a way.
If you're going to focus on like 1 or 2 towers, that's not... It's pretty easy to read.
Well, you never focus on 1 tower, but spreading yourself out too thin is also not too useful as well, SunsFan. Have 3 towers with 10 HP.
Well, when you got trebuchets and unsupervised artilleries, you don't have to worry about that. Maybe that's what he's thinking, buddy. Huh?
We finally caught up to the genius that is that facial animation. So, wow. So she's going to go ahead and put the dogs down. They're all dead next round. That's a lot of money going his way.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're dead this round.
Only 12. I mean, she could annihilate here if she wants. I don't know. We saw how reserved she was with annihilations in the past, and I really liked the play in the first time we saw that, and that I believe it was the first series today. So looks like she's just playing it super safe, and now that Blink Dagger's applied, all right, not going to change her mind.
No, we're going to stick in here. She's going to lose all those doggies next round, but them doggies, they're going to be barking again. Hootie Cootie is available, opening up that tower damage. Ooh, what do you do in this situation? With only 5 mana, that was a great play last round to make sure that she couldn't get to that very essential 6 mana.
Yeah, I believe this is the coup de grace, right?
This is the Hootie Cootie for sure.
Well, I wouldn't say for sure.
I would say for sure.
Okay. Loses Annihilation.
Yikes.
Which is pretty big.
However, hitting a tower for that much damage?
Yeah, so Trebuchet will take that out in 4 rounds if nothing else is done. And I don't know. Gela, this is very risky, but at the same time, it's extremely patient. That kind of impresses me.
Yeah?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. I can't wait till we find something that really impresses
So
me.
initiative on the side of Gela. So looks like Mystic Flare would be enough to take out the PA if she wants. But Annihilation, I mean, looking at these unsupervised, right? Even if you get annihilated, you can still cast them both.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a great answer that we hadn't talked about, that strength against Annihilation. I mean, you're dealing, no matter what, damage to that tower, especially under Annihilation threat. So.
You guys heard it here first. Cheating Death was nerfed, so you don't have a counter Annihilation. Guess what? Unsupervised Artillery is the counter to Annihilation.
That's right. Yep. Look at this Dimensional Portal right here, leading to probably the double. There we go.
Lightning Strike to follow, so a lot of damage being done and not much response. I mean, PA does die, but I think Petrify will be pretty happy with this result.
Absolutely. I mean, the only thing that could have happened better was a multicast, but not today. He gets to not only do that damage, he could Lightning Strike, which I would recommend since Ogre's in this lane.
Yes, I recommend it highly.
I would highly recommend a Lightning Strike here.
So 6 damage on top of an extra 2 if you want to apply the Blink Dagger, which will provide lethal.
See, that's my recommendation.
Yep. And Blink Dagger will be lethal for this
But does he want to use it? Yeah, the guy's probably going to die next round.
That's true. March of the Machines is there, so you can actually blink out and feel somewhat confident, or you can just take it when you get the chance.
Yeah. Well, let's see how risky Petrify's feeling today. Will he decide to stay, killing the Ogre Magi most likely, or will he abandon the lane, hoping that the unsupervised boys will
He's
work?
going for it. All right.
Goodbye!
Annihilation is going to be pretty dirty in that last lane, though.
That's right. 4 damage coming out here. Man, Petrify is just... This is how this deck must have been wanting to be played this entire time. We haven't really seen this so smooth before, but this is just... Everything's falling into his hands as he predicted.
I mean, this will go down to 2 HP, though, with March, right? So if you get the blockers, he might not be able to get this tower if he doesn't put another hero there at some point. I mean, we'll see.
Look at these heroes all going down to Zeus.
I love it when it kills a hero on the edge and you can't even see their dead body.
I mean,
that's my favorite.
We don't even look at that. Oh, baby.
All right, 29 gold. Petrify not looking too happy about that. And his entire lineup is dead right now. Where is the blue routed? That is what Gela wants right now.
Blue routed?
Yes. What if they had that spell? My goodness.
Wow, that doesn't make a lot of sense. A bunch of nerds running over you. I mean... Yes.
I've heard of worse things in my life. So Trebuchet, again, this is just a ticking time bomb in this lane. You have to assume, for Gela's sake, that this tower will be taken out at some point. But she is applying equal amount of pressure now in turn with no heroes to really do anything about it.
Correcto, SUNSfan, my man.
Ooh, Tinker, all right. So he's going to be going to this last lane, of course. Arcane Assault is in hand for Gela. Does have initiative already, but can apply it again in that mid lane if she wants to retake it.
Man, I bet he wishes those creeps were not spawning in that right lane. If just one spawned in that front lane, he would be able to take that bad boy out. But that is very unfortunate.
Well, the crazy thing is, just a simple Mystic Flare, even next to a creep, is enough to take out Tinker. No HP item to speak of. So.
Oh, the arrow, SUNSfan! The arrow!
Oh, God.
Oh, sweet Mesquite. Today the prayers have been heard. Oh.
What does he have? Or what does she have here? She has Mystic Flare.
Okay.
she has a lot to answer for this. So, and we're at 8 mana. We haven't even talked about Bolt of Damocles coming out in a couple turns if needed. So, just trying to position herself in a way that allows her to take advantage of this.
Does she actually have to use Mystic Flare here?
I mean, at any cost, kill Zeus.
I mean, that doesn't do anything. Because the creep still hits it.
Oh, that's true.
So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, she actually has to.
I mean,
yikes!
Okay. Well, it is what it is. You do what you got to do, you know?
One more Trebby.
I mean, Trebuchet does get this lane.
Yep.
But he has to draw it. And we're talking about an hourglass now to work with, right?
I mean...
So this is his hand next turn.
I'm not particularly worried about it because we do have Lightning Strike, which insta-takes this. And we also have 5 heroes coming.
Yeah, but what about this last lane? This is going to take 3 turns to actually find lethal.
Yeah.
Now, Gela has a chance.
But he's got Trebbies.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It takes 3 turns. But Gela does, in that time frame, have Bolt of Damocles come online at that point, right? Before that turn.
Oh, my God.
So if she can get these towers low enough to be able to kill him before that comes to play, you never know.
You never know. But it does seem like a real uphill battle right now.
No, for sure.
She basically has to, I mean, if he puts 3 heroes top, he's getting it no matter what. Yeah, this is going to be rough.
You say top, huh?
Uh-huh.
Top, middle, and bottom. That's an interesting way to look at it, because it's just left, middle, right.
I don't know left, right, or north, south. I have to look it up every time someone says, "Are you on the East Coast?" I don't know what they're talking about.
Sounds good to me.
Oh boy, no comment. The Aghanim Sanctum is available to use, so a lot of mana being played. Have to expect an Arcane Assault into an eventual Mystic Flare here to take out the Tinker.
Mystic Flare, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Still with 2 Annihilations in hand. Very patient with this. That's never seen anybody play so patiently.
Yes.
With this card.
Quite patient.
Patient indeed.
Too patient, some would say.
Perhaps.
Not
That's
me.
definitely possible.
All right. So, Thunder God's Wrath available yet again, but that's only going to hit 1 hero. You don't want to play that against Tinky Winky.
We've already talked about this. Arcane Assault into Mystic Flare.
Listen, you don't know everything. You don't know.
Okay.
Something different could happen. There's the Arcane Assault, but she's probably not going to Mystic Flare.
Really? She has 2 in hand. It gets a clean kill.
I wouldn't do it.
All right.
It's just too easy
It's
of
too
a
easy?
It's too easy. Woo!
2 more turns to get that kill on the tower.
Well, there
Mystic
it is.
Flare, taking out a creep and Tinker, so no laser for you. And 13 damage to the tower. And what can she do here? She can refresh, go for another Arcane Assault to go for an eventual Annihilation potentially. But like you talked about, Annihilation in this first lane actually makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
Because unsupervised can still be used.
It's lost. I mean, that lane is just gone. Focus everything you have on the middle lane and try. I mean, to get a obliterating orb? Is that how you save this game? I mean,
Demagicking Maul's in the deck, right?
Sure.
I mean, we'll see. This is an interesting end, though. Very, very tight in a lot of ways, because this is when blue starts to take control, right?
Well.
But this deck does have the Trebuchet. Like, we've memed about it a bit, the Trebuchets and Unsupervisors, but this is the way to finish the game. Because so many games end with, like, you just barely don't have enough damage to finish the game.
It is literally not a meme against a blue deck, because that's the strength of blue, is to wipe out all the heroes. But when the heroes aren't the one primarily dealing damage to a tower late in the game, that's what gets you.
So Oglodi Vandal is huge.
Oh, that's a game changer right here.
Now, these arrows are not great for Gela.
No.
The Kana hitting the other Kana means that unsupervised can be used.
You could just Mystic. Well, no, actually.
Mystic Flare would not be enough in this case. And we talked about Annihilation not being good. You can put down Incarnation on the side. But again, Oglodi does finish off this lane if he wants to use it here. But he really wants to use Oglodi in this last lane, I do believe.
Yeah. And this could bite him in the booty, though, because he could use Salamene, Salamene in the mid lane, and then multicast a few of those bad boy Zeus ults.
That's true.
I think that's the only play.
I mean, she is behind, no doubt about it, even though she's regaining some semblance of control here. She's going to go for Incarnation here. So no multicast to come.
Yep.
But
Vandal easily played to take out whatever lane.
I think Annihilation can just be used by Petrify here.
I mean,
okay. Coup de grace.
That was unfortunate. He actually took out Lightning Strike with that.
Yeah, that's...
Which is just a game over. Out of all the cards to get rid of, that was one of the worst ones besides the Vandal. So that is rough.
Very interesting.
Interested that he decided to use that one. I mean, he had
interesting indeed.
He had a lot to lose, and he has lost it. That was just the insta win right there.
Well, we'll see how it works out in the long term here.
Sure.
But of course, no Incarnation available now. But double Thunder Gods, you can still multicast, I suppose.
Yeah.
Does have the Aghanim Sanctum, of course. If you get 2 of them, that is 2 kills here.
You got nothing else to do. You might as well do it. Hit up that Thunder God's Wrath. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, can I get a drum roll, please? Because this is the game.
How do you drum roll into a shot? With your mouth?
It's just everyone do that at home, and we can hear you. If we all unite today, we can hear you from Kiev, around the world.
That's beautiful.
Artifact unite. Gamers rise up. Thunder God's Wrath. That subscribe button.
Saving initiative.
Okay, what?
So does this mean she wants to go for Annihilation? Annihilation doesn't do anything here, right?
No. It ends the game. I think literally the only play was the double Thunder Gods. The prayer.
You do have 2 Blink Daggers, so I think you actually tried to salvage this first lane.
It's over.
All right, so Annihilation is there.
Well, this lane is gone, and now all he has to do is press 1 button in the first lane to summon the Oglodi Vandal.
Yeah.
And the game is ended.
The game is over. That is game 1 for Petrify. Gela, we saw, did start to make a comeback there, but not quite enough this time around.
Well, you know, she could have never known that he had the Oglodi Vandal. So she left it up to the risk, and the risk did not pay off. Now, the trick here, will Petrify be a dick?
Just unsupervised artillery. You don't even need to.
I mean, we'll see what he does here.
Ooh, another one.
That's another one. Another one.
Oh dear.
Don't do
Petrify thinking very, very hard about this play.
Yep, there's only 4 different ways that he could win the game here, and he wants to decide which one.
Going for the annihilation play. Also takes out every opportunity other than the mid lane to actually do something about it.
I love it.
Still needs to get the trebuchet in the last one.
Yes, surely something could happen where that doesn't occur. But what if the trebuchet crew quits?
The trebuchet.
The trebuchet.
Interesting. Oh, this is good manner here from Gela.
Booyah!
Giving the very satisfying trebuchet kill, so you're going to get the massive 5 experience extra for this match as a result of upkeep kill. Yes.
Wow. Fantastic. Well, that is going to rocket her up. You know.
What?
It ain't going to do anything.
What does that mean?
Yeah, 5 XP. She's a whole nother level.
I actually think it might be 2 experience.
I hope not. That would be very depressing.
It was the first time I got the trebuchet kill. It was like a very low experience. I'm like, what is the point? Why? Like, why not inflate everything?
What do you want?
I just want everything to feel good.
I'm level 4,000. I got a trebuchet kill.
I'd be fine with that.
All right.
No problem with that.
We're off into game 2, ladies and gentlemen at home.
Can you stop saying ladies and gentlemen?
What?
Just stop saying.
What do you want?
Please.
What do you
Just
say?
Hello, people. All right?
People?
Yes, call them people.
People? What if they don't identify as people?
You think like lizards are watching us right now?
Yes. You don't know, it's
that
2019.
Poor iguana, that poor iguana back home.
Someone is forcing their iguana to watch this. I'm sorry, Iggy. Shut it off.
It looks like we're going to have a trade for PA and LC. Mercenary Exiles can be played, but will not choose to do so. This, of course, is the mono red versus the super aggro black red.
Look at that. 4. That is what you want as Petrified. Those Oglodi Vandals are about to vandalize my heart.
Mercenary Exiles versus each other. Do you pump it?
Pump it.
Would you pump it?
No, I wouldn't pump that.
Okay.
I'm not pump that one. So, SUNSfan, how do you think this one's going to turn out? Does she have a better chance with this deck or a worse chance?
I don't know, actually. I've never seen mono red versus an aggro deck quite like this.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tinker obviously is going to be... We've seen kind of MVP in a lot of ways. Sorlakan hasn't really hit the tower as much as we'd like to see, but the Tinker allows that, you know, space to open up to some degree with March and the Machines. I don't know. I like the aggro deck, though.
Oh, Sorla never hits towers, and there's just something wrong with her. She just hates it. It's like...
Something wrong with this woman. She's going to have -1 armor because of this choice as a result of that buff to Timber Saw. So you have a lot of creeps in Petrify's hand right now, and for Gela, not anything, really. This is a terrible hand.
Yeah, that's a great arrow, I would have to say. I mean, 4 damage is nice on a tower, but eliminating an axe, woo!
Yeah.
Feel good.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Although, he does have Fight Through the Pain.
Does have Fight Through the Pain, but Petrify also has Stonehall Cloak if he wants to use it.
Booyah!
But they're just going to trade, respectively. And this lane is looking very depressing.
Well, for one side.
Yeah, it's a very big creep army here for Gela.
He has 3. That's huge.
10 gold can be pumped into this Mercenaries.
Oh, please don't use the word pump.
I think you pump here.
Please,
It's a good
I just
pump.
asked you not to pump.
It's a good pump.
That's a disgusting phrase.
Why?
That doesn't even make sense.
Now you have to pump.
Don't pump.
There you go.
Oh, that's a big pump. That's too much.
So 3 damage can be added for Petrify if he wants to pump, but
Stop!
the double pump will not be there.
Does anyone like that word pump? It's disgusting.
You know who came up with it? It actually makes a lot of sense that
What?
it's disgusting. It's Swim.
Oh, yeah.
He's the first one that brought that to my attention.
I'm sure he's pumped a few exiles. Sick kid.
Tinker will be placed in this mid lane. And we're at the 5 mana turn, so Gela will finally be able to play at least something. That was a really rough turn, actually. Her hand, not great.
Yeah, but she is getting ready for that, you know, level 6, level 8. It's going to get better.
That's quite the jump. We're getting ready for that level 8 here pretty soon, tell you what.
It's only 3 away, SunsFan. It comes up on you. If you look at the damage, I mean, he's doing a lot, but these towers are looking pretty healthy. 32, 40, and 40. Petrify's looking to get that early game damage. He hasn't hardly done anything yet. And as the tickety talk, we know he doesn't have anything better than a level 6 card. So really, although it looks bad, this is Artifact, baby. There's always a way to win. Boom!
The Red Mist Pillager does come down. It's not the. I mean, it's good for blocking in this case, but obviously it's not going to be the normal Red Mist that we see that just gets completely out of control.
Yeah. I have to say, I mean,
this hand is real bad, though.
It ain't good. It ain't great. We do have the Stone Hall Elite here.
You go for the curve. Cheeseburger Man's at it again.
Oh, but
you go for the right turn. Arrow here. Nope, not going to find it.
Oh, no. His wife got him a healthy breakfast. He didn't get to have his cheeseburger.
It sounds like it. That's unfortunate.
He's losing weight.
Get rid of her.
He ate celery today, and he's pissed. What are you laughing at? Hit too close to home?
I never thought about the other side of that. I only thought about the eating part. Because it makes sense with my current state of my body.
That's not surprising at all.
LC who we played mid, it looks like. So 2 Red Mist Pillagers in tow. Actually, 1 will continue to hit the tower. So this lane is starting to look a lot better for Gela. And 2 Black Heroes, not a whole lot to be done other than coup de grace at the current moment. Which, again, doesn't do that. She's going to have to play, or Petrify's going to have to play a March of the Machines, it looks like.
I believe so.
And, I mean, do you just play it here? Is that a possibility just to make sure that these Red Mist Pillagers don't get out of hand?
You know what I do right here? I Berserker's Call. I get 2 Red Mist Pillagers hitting that tower, spawning 4 next round, and basically just winning this lane. I know you're not getting too much out of it. You're killing LC. But those Red Mist Pillagers, man, they add up.
Well, you don't know if he has any creeps to block, though.
And he does have March of the Machines, so maybe not the best idea to focus on the Red Mist.
Yeah. Red Mist is not the greatest creep in this matchup, particularly. But does have its place. All right, Whirling Death being used here, so we'll find the lethal on the Sorlakan.
Very interesting. Doesn't throw down the March of the Machines there.
Yes, that is interesting. I'm not sure.
I mean, whatever. I'm not going to doubt. I've doubted too many times. I'm sure he has a plan for why he wanted to save that March.
Well, there's so many mind games in terms of faking people out or just keeping initiative for another lane might be more important to them.
All right, there
and March is going to be played anyway. I mean, that prevents like a Stonehall Cloak from coming down earlier, perhaps. I mean, it could be a lot of things, you know. And this Marrowfell Brawler is a fat, thick boy.
That is a thick boy.
Juicy.
Woo!
Juicy.
When did being thick become a positive thing?
It just did. That is a big Berserker's Call, and that lane is looking super nice for Petrify now with 19 gold. We'll be able to get double phase boots, the dream, the absolute dream, along with a TP scroll. So it's interesting that the game has turned to the point where this first lane is kind of the one that's being abandoned by Petrify, considering how much he put into that. He put 2 Oglodi Vandals. That's all the damage that's been done to that first tower.
Man. That's a lot of Vandals.
That's a lot.
Whew.
March of the Machines will come out and clean up the Red Mist Pillagers.
Goodbye.
So PA will live for now.
Does have Smash to the defenses here. 3 mana. Pretty cheap. And there's, I mean, he could Berserker's Call, but honestly, it doesn't seem like too bad of an idea.
I mean, I don't know if you even smash. I mean, smashing here is more for the card draw than anything. I don't know if you care about the March that much.
Yep.
Especially considering the smash can be used on something that perhaps is more scary, which is like the ladders from Sorla.
What do you do? I mean, you Berserker's Call here and kill Legion for no reason?
Looks like that is the case. Looks like that is the dream.
Sure. Okay, 10 damage ain't nothing to scoff at, though, kiddos.
I mean, Axe is all alone in the lane. That's always scary, right? With the Hourglass upon him, which is even scarier. So essentially, coup de grace has to be used on Axe to be able to get the kill on him at this point.
Luckily, he does have it, though.
Yes, he does. Well, 7 mana, so both Legion Standard Bearer and a Mercenary Exiles could come out, which actually, you're going to get the creep trade here, and the Mercenary Exiles could be pumped.
Don't!
To be massive with the 4 extra damage from Legion Standard Bearer if you want to do that.
Jesus. Why can't you say paid? That's literally what happens, is they get paid.
I think of Mercenary Exiles as like a gas pump, you know?
What?
Just pump it real good.
What?
Might not even pump it.
What? All right,
it's a gas pump.
All right, sure.
What? An 11-1-9.
Yikes! That is a big boy. That is stronger than many heroes in this this lane here. Well, you might as well
Initiative is definitely the play here for Gela. That's the only reason she wouldn't play anything there.
Yeah.
Time of Triumph.
You
right
think
away
so?
somewhere. Yeah, next round.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Because
Sounds like you are.
That's clearly the play here. But as I was saying before, it really looked like Petrify was, I mean, he was just getting kill after kill after kill, but where was the tower damage when he needed it? Now that he's starting to slow down, we're seeing these like very difficult situations for him. And with the 2 Time of Triumphs holding on here by Cola, and things could look real bad.
Both black heroes potentially going in this first lane. A bit risky. You do have Coup, of course. Will definitely be used on Axe unless there's a really bad positioning with Bristleback. But getting rid of that Hourglass is pretty big because you have literally 2 cards to play this turn.
Oh, wow. Only using 1.
So Petrify will probably save Coup for that second lane. It's going to be far more important. Tinker is actually dying on paper to that Marifel Brawler.
Do we have a duel being drawn? No. The duel would have completely messed that plan up.
The scary thing here is Time of Triumph into Blink, which means maybe Coup needs to be used here.
I think he had Berserker Skull here. I mean, because you know he brought this Tinker here just to coup de grace, right? And you do get an easy kill. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
That's damage as well, so
That's not bad.
I think you go for that before time is out.
Yeah, that could definitely be the play. I could see that.
Yep. I mean, then you get to use Time of Triumph twice, but one of these 2 heroes will die. Sunsfan, make your guess.
This is actually a tough call. Killing Bristleback allows Tinker to live, but killing Axe gets rid of the Hourglass. You could also do neither. And Axe will be blinking to the mid lane in all likelihood.
Now, don't you coup de grace him before he blinks, though?
I think you coup now.
You coup now?
Maybe. You can just retake this lane and start doing a lot of damage to the tower.
That is a good point. The bait out, pretending like he didn't have coup de grace, perhaps.
Yes, I think this is a coup. This
So
is pretty big.
You put on your phase boots first, though, to make sure they don't go away, right?
I think so, yeah. No reason not to.
Oh, the Legion Standard Bearer.
All right, so not a ton of damage being done in the tower by Tinker, but still, obviously retaking this lane. You see 3 heroes being used from Gela in the mid lane. I keep saying her name differently every time. It's actually amazing to me that I can come up with that.
Just say Cola.
Cola. But now that you see this overcommitment to the mid lane, Petrify just wants to give this up. He doesn't even want to be here anymore. He's fine dying. He's fine with everything on the side of Gela living. That was a big fake out by Petrify. That was really nice.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. So what do we do in this lane, Sunsfan? We've got Time of Triumph, so you really want to be doing
somebody
that.
out. You TP out either. Who do you want to TP out actually? You have Tinker. You have Laser coming up. You have another black hero coming in. So I suppose LC is the choice, or not. Will just be killing himself. Okay, that's another way. He's just killing herself and then TPing out Sorla.
Why? He's doing lethal.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even realize.
Don't even TP out here.
So Berserker's Call is not enough. Wow, does he just win?
Bro.
Damn.
Bro.
That was nice.
Not only did he do
That was
that,
sexy.
he also killed himself to make sure that he can get Primal Roar as well. That was a hype play, except for that part. But besides that, a very hype play.
Well, I didn't even see that to begin with, but I think... Are you happy with the 12 damage, or you TP out Sorla and just go all in on the first lane? That is the question.
Would that fight through the pain? I don't know.
All right, it's going to stick around. You could just TP out Axe as well, because that is the red here that you kind of need for the first lane anyway. So we'll be doing that. So it's going to be 3 heroes versus 1. Primal Roar could be game-winning.
Yes. Primal Roar is definitely what you want to be looking at this
And
one.
initiative is with Gela as well.
Ooh.
All right, we'll see. Axe and PA, easy choice. Laser is available. Of course, no initiative for Petrify. So, and because of these spawns, the 1 hero will definitely not be affected by the Primal Roar. But this is the spawn that Gela wants. You want to get rid of both black heroes. This is huge.
This is very nice. An easy Primal Roar, getting rid of those heroes. Axe doesn't have enough damage to do it. Let's go, Roar!
Now, the unfortunate thing is, don't have enough damage to kill Tinker.
Yeah, Deki Maki Maul.
Yeah, you put a demagicking maul, but then because you're stunning Tinker, you're not getting the retaliate damage, right?
Sure.
So might be sticking around here.
Yeah.
Into the mid lane. Probably not the one that she wanted him to go to.
I'm sorry.
Bronze Legionnaire being placed, so not be able to find lethal here,
We
obviously,
do
for Petrify
have
quite yet.
Whirling Death, though. Does that do it?
Yes. But you do have, yeah, that is enough. Of course, you cannot phase boots while stunned or laser, which would be the dream.
There's no
The magic game all placed. Not even Blink Dagger will save Tinker here.
No.
Slugs. I don't know if you knew that.
My God. See ya! That is great.
Whirling Death.
All right, hanging on a little bit longer, Sunsfan. This is looking pretty good. Maybe not the...
This could end up being a tie.
You think so?
Probably not. Maybe.
Well, thanks for giving me a little bit of hope there, Sunsy.
Absolutely no cards to play for Petrify aside from Blink Dagger.
I will lead the charge.
Oh, will be onto the Sorla.
I mean, you might as well get out of here. You can't stop this 10 damage from happening.
Yes. So we'll be going to that first lane in all likelihood. And for problem with this though is Gela is kind of stuck here, right? You can time a Triumph, and that's nice and all to have 3 heroes with time of Triumph, but I think you just have to save that for the first lane.
Absolutely. I mean, you're already taking this lane. You don't have a lot of options left, and that time of Triumph with the siege damage in that first lane is going to be pretty essential. She is going to be able to have Bristleback going in that lane as well next round, so whew, a Blink Dagger would be worlds right here. It would be incredible, but not happening. She is going to blink out, and yeah, here we go. Here comes the action. Initiative on our girl, Cola.
This is a creep army. The breakfast will finally be had for our cheeseburger man.
What do you have for McDonald's breakfast?
Egg McMuffin, easy choice.
Wow.
It's a great one. It's a classic.
I'm a big fan of
McGriddles, I know. You were obsessed
the
with
griddles.
them. Yeah, I know. So we have a Bristleback with Time of Triumph currently on him already.
That's correct, though.
And you have another Time of Triumph to activate, so that's going to be 16 damage to... Oh, sorry, there's only two. Yeah, 6.
Woo!
Wait,
Look at those arrows. That's not good.
12 damage.
That is not what Petrify's looking for. Those are some brutal arrows.
I mean, coup de grace will end this game in all likelihood. Time of Triumph does not win you this. You will only be doing 12 damage to the tower.
Yep. I think this one is definitely...
But the roar does a lot.
Oh, my Lord! The positioning of those two heroes, absolutely. Gaben was watching today.
Stonehall Cloak does not save Sorla. They're stuck in this last lane, but there is a... Oh, there's no black hero in this lane, though, is there?
Oh, no, no.
Wow.
No,
This game,
no.
This game just got interesting. So initiative is going to be super important coming up because Tinker's going to come up. Coup de grace is available. Gank and Assault Ladder's not quite yet.
Hiya! Drawing the card.
Smash just for drawing. Yeah, it does nothing else.
Not a great card.
Wow. This is actually looking pretty good for Gela, I have to... Gela? Galala?
Hold your breath here, because we do have this middle lane. Now, don't forget, he already has an Ancient. He can coup de grace right here and hope that he doesn't have anything, that she doesn't have anything else. That's a victory.
The next level... Okay, he's going to go for the coup right away.
Yeah, why
Coup
not?
right away.
You were
And
never
nothing else to play, but there is a blocker.
We do have the blocks.
Many blocks, in
Yeah.
fact.
So this is what Petrify was trying to avoid having to put himself in a situation in last game, going all in and then being afraid of the block. This time, Cola's got that block. She's going to stop this damage from coming out. Mara fell right on to the PA. And we have one more round.
Yep. And I don't even know if Axe can blink, because from Gela's perspective, you're very afraid of... Oh, you can see that the cards are actually locked, so never mind. But I was going to say Oglodi Vandal would be super scary.
Yep.
But with both cards locked, and she knows it, she can blink safely to the first lane to ensure that a victory comes out.
Potentially.
I mean, you never know. We got this wrong so many times. I mean, only 2 cards to play for Petrify coming up, right? Assault Ladders and Gank.
Yep.
And Gank on Tinker is... I mean, you do have Laser.
Ugh, yikes.
That is nice.
That's got to be a painful loss for Petrify. I mean, if they did not land in that position for that Primal Roar, that was his game to win. I mean, really, it was a very small chance that the 2 black heroes would be the ones that are affected. Oh, that hurts.
It does hurt indeed.
But hey, that means game 3 for us, and that's pretty hype. Let's go.
You have Laser and you have Coup de Grace, but there is another Time of Triumph. I think. Oh, I thought I saw one. Did this just bug out? Oh,
No,
there
it
it is.
There it is. So I think this is going to happen no matter what.
Yes,
I mean, you get to block one person, but whoa!
What?
Cola!
Huh?
Cola!
Huh? Huh?
Things are getting tasty for Cola!
Huh? Pepsi-Cola.
Pepsi just went from Coke to Pepsi. An inferior product has been launched. Oh, Cola, what are we doing?
I don't know if it makes a difference. We'll see, though. We'll see. Laser has to be on Bristle, even though it's being blocked right now by Tinker. If there's another time of Triumph, obviously the Bristle is the one you want to block here.
Sure.
With all that siege.
But doesn't even have a block, though, for the Legion Commander. That other time of Triumph means a game over. So, boom!
Or just that. That also works.
So, yeah, maybe Cola was just playing the long game just in case anything went wrong. And there you go, Petrify.
All right.
Losing out.
That was a super close game, and we've talked about the inconsistency of Primal Roar in the past, and she got 2 big Primal Roars this game.
Those were huge, and I know that there's one card that does tilt very high-level MMR players, and that would be Primal Roar. I mean, because it really is about where is that hero going to pop up to. If he's right in front and the hero's right to the side, it's very hard to get around that. So in that situation, it's rough. But
Petrified sounds like he's taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah, no, I don't blame the guy.
He needs to cool down. Like, those draws, those positionings for Primal Roar, he's just gotta. You don't want to tilt like he did in the first series, right? You don't want to throw away your victory, which was ensured. You would be going to the upper bracket already.
That's
wasn't
okay.
the case.
Because guess what? Although RNG does have a effect on the games, I still believe that the best player will come out on top. So very excited that we get to see a Game 3 from both of these competitors here today. I cannot wait. One more, baby.
That's right.
What are these last decks that we have coming out here, SUNSfan? Not to put you on the spot while you're looking.
It's going to be the same deck for Petrify. It's going to be the black-red.
Yeah.
And then for Gela, we're going to get the other mono.
The
blue.
The mono blue. That's a little risky. That's a little risky.
It's risky.
That's a little risky.
She doesn't have a choice.
I'm not saying she has a choice. I'm saying it's going to be kind of a hard one. I think that Petrify's deck, if things go according to his way, is actually pretty good against that mono blue, as we've seen before.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, he does have the fat boys and the red heroes, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Elsie's not a boy, depending on how you want to look at it. Technically speaking, if you want to go into the lore, Elsie was a male.
That's not
in Dota
the
1.
lore, but that.
Elsie was a man on a horse
but that's
with a
not
huge
the lore
mustache.
for Dota 2. That's like saying that in
But Icebrook created him.
Yeah.
And then they changed him to a her because what's the lore? The current Elsie overtook the last one?
Yes, actually. In the
Something
comic.
like that?
In the comic, you actually see the old LC riding on the horse, and she kills him.
Why does she not ride a horse? How can you kill somebody who's mounted already? That makes no sense to me. You have the high ground. The horse is the advantage. The horse is the power.
Horses die all the time.
Yeah, but
in battle.
Did the horse die in this lore?
I mean, she probably killed it out of spite.
Right. Unconfirmed then.
All right.
I don't buy it.
But
something happened.
She is set up like a horse rider. She's got the stuff in the back, like the Hassan, the horse riders, I believe is what they were called, with the horse heads and stuff. She's actually supposed to be on a horse, but
they didn't have time to create the model.
I didn't want. All right. Anyway, back into the game.
I could talk about that all day.
Yes, I know you could talk about horses for quite some time.
Well, it's not just the horse. It was the mustache. I don't know if you've ever seen it, Slacks. It's a sight to behold.
Of course I didn't see it.
It was thick.
What is with you in that today?
At any cost, is going to be able to get a nice trade-off here.
Ready to
But the untested grunt with quite possibly the best voice lines in the entire game. Shout out to whoever the voice actor is. You're a god.
Sounds truly pathetic.
He does a great job.
I don't know how you were able to muster such a shameful sound. I'm here to fight. Sounds like an angsty 8-year-old mad that he couldn't go to Domino's. So
that sounds like you more than anything, actually.
I'm here to
duel.
fight.
Here's your turn 1 duel that you were asking for, my friend.
Woo!
10 gold already for Petrified, looking pretty nice. Getting the lane in his favor as well, along with that first creep. Untested grunt in the first lane. Not to be anything to scoff at, my friend.
Indeed.
And a Bronze Legion on top of it. So every single lane so far in the very early game going Petrify's way.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be able to get this Kana kill coming up as well.
Yep, but we are seeing, again, he's got to be careful. This is he killed a lot of people last round, didn't get that very essential tower damage that he's looking for in these kind of pushy black decks. So what do? Right here, you're trying to guess, where the hell is this guy going to put Sorla Khan? I got to block her. Of course, she's going to go in that top lane, right?
Left lane.
Left lane.
First lane.
The first lane, the left lane, the top lane, it's all the same. Put a little flare.
Oh, that's a lot of arrows.
Oh.
Sorla. Oh! I mean, you are killing Zeus, which is fine, but again, we've talked about this before. Blue decks, you do not want to go late against these guys, right?
She never
Super
touches
scary.
the tower. Ever.
She's allergic.
I hate that hero.
I love her.
I get so tilted when Sorla doesn't just attack. That's what you were made for. That's what you're born for.
Now, do you play the Tyler Estate or the Oglodi?
They won't have a chance.
That is the question.
I believe you play the Styler Estate.
You know what I would do here? I would blink to mid and just go ham. I would assault ladders right now.
I'm outta here.
Instead, going to go for the more logical play, which is playing a creep in this lane. Oh, it does have the blink dagger.
That's gotta
Can
feel
use it
good.
for damage, though.
Gotta like that. Taking
Yeah.
out Zeus after
nice.
he puts the cloak on. Although he does still get the health while he's dead.
What?
He gets the health while he's dead. They don't have to be alive to get the HP.
That's not true.
That is true.
That is not true.
How much health does Zeus have right now? Check.
Should be 11.
11. Check out what happens on the next round.
You are so...
I'm not stupid. Check it out. Check it
I
out.
don't understand what you're even talking
Just
about anymore.
check it out.
It's like telling me to look at something that's black and it's white.
Are you
I
ready?
don't know.
You're going to see something that's going to blow your mind, kiddo.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Prepare to bow.
Is this a bug?
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
So when are you saying it's going to happen?
When this round begins, check out Zeus's HP.
Okay.
If it's 11,
Then?
I'm not going to promise
All right.
anything.
Are you ready for me to check?
I don't...
Are you ready for me to prove you wrong?
I kind of feel...
Are you ready?
Just show it.
Ah!
Oh, my God.
You, after all this time playing, boy, oh boy, it explains so much.
I've been playing for 9 months.
That is under, actually. What the,
Oh, no.
and the multicast. Ooh, that's
Multicast.
nice.
That's got to feel good.
So blocking the Sorlakan, you could blinker to the mid lane, which, oh my god, this mid lane is looking disgusting. Only 5 mana, so no Annihilation. And of course, as we've talked about so many times, she doesn't even have Annihilation right now in her hand, which is unfortunate. She is going to refresh her mana, and I mean, I don't know, this only 2 units for Panda a week, not worth using, I don't believe.
You put down another Sanctum right here, and then you refresh again. For
Into
fun.
what?
Yeah, you just do it.
I mean, you can Aghanim Sanctum in another lane. You could prepare for the 3rd, I suppose. But
Sure.
you are afraid of Smash, which I believe he's playing, right? I think we saw Smash.
I believe so. No, I believe that was actually in her deck.
Yeah, there's no Smash.
Yep.
There's no Smash.
She's a free one.
So Aghanim Sanctum on another lane sounds a lot better to me.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah, 3rd lane sounds good.
There we
Throwing
go.
a rock.
All right.
Even better.
So March of the Machines with Tinker and Sorla in the same lane, but Annihilation turn is coming as well. So
However-
initiative is going to be important if you can blink out.
Tyler Estate is there to make sure that Annihilation doesn't get to be played.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Good call. Good
yeah.
call, friend.
Not going to be happening anytime soon, but definitely might be happening later.
Not impressed by idle
This is scary, though, for Gela.
Oh,
Petrify is doing so much damage.
This is more than scary. This is exactly what Petrify wants. He doesn't want to kill heroes early game. He wants to kill towers, he wants to put down the pressure, and he wants to end early, especially against this blue deck. But as level 6 comes down, we're going to see Blue's ability to kind of try to get back into this game. But is it already too late, SUNSfan? He's got the Bronze Legionnaire. He could take this right now.
He can take it right now. There is a Prey on the week, though.
Does she dare to pray?
I mean, there's only 2 creeps that would be bad positioning. And she gets the good roll. So no tower kill as a... But this is the thing with Petrify's deck. Obviously, you have the normal Oglodies to be able to get this kill later.
Yep.
But you have the Trebuchet... I keep thinking, this is
It's
not the Trebuchet
not the
deck.
Trebuchet
God, I
deck.
want Trebuchets. Why? Why are they doing this to me? So this is important, though, because it is a 6-mana turn, so Annihilation can completely stop that push in the mid lane. So that's why getting the tower kills is extremely important for this deck specifically.
All right. Zeus going to go in there. She does not have the Annihilation yet, though, so maybe she doesn't want to go in there. Maybe she doubts the RNG. Why put Kana in that first lane? It's already heavily represented with Blue SUNSfan.
Well, I know why nobody's going in the mid lane, because they have another hero coming in, right, next turn, and 4 damage. He's going to get it eventually at some point, I suppose, so can save the Annihilation for another time, especially if he puts down, like, Disciples or something like that, because you don't have to worry about Oath. Well, that answers part of your question. Luna dies, and then Laser kills Ogre.
Well, there you go.
That is why.
Did the math. Very nice.
So Foresight available into Arcane Assault. Bolt's going to be way too early. Cunning plan.
Yet again, Sorla Khan has yet to touch a tower.
But boots are available.
Please.
I don't know if you actually want to use boots, though. You have to replace one of the items here.
Yeah, that's some Stone Hall cloakage. What's Zeus's HP right now? Can we check that?
11.
It is still 11.
It's after the combat phase if you survive.
That's not good. I've been making a lot of false claims. That's bad for Daddy.
Yeah, that's okay, buddy.
Oh, no.
This tower is dead. Disciple will not be played. Obviously, can't do overkill here on the tower.
Sure, but Disciple coming out next round on this tower, most likely?
Well, Skywrath Mage is going to come out first, so you have to think about whether it's worth using anything.
I see, I see.
You don't want to go too ham, you know?
Do you?
A lot of choices here for Gela and Petrify, running very low on the card count, only Duel and Disciple to speak of. And Zeus does have Mystic Flare, not doing a whole lot, of course. Only has Arcane Assault in order to draw cards. Might have to just use it here for initiative, though. Or, I guess... oh, sorry, she has initiative right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like she needs a card draw. She has to do something. This hand is not particularly good without Annihilation. You always want that Annihilation.
Do you pray on the week again? I mean, do you, play another one and get rid of that? Yeah, I think you do.
I suppose. Going for it again. Needs a card draw. Thunder God's Wrath.
That's pretty nice. Double Thunder Gods next round.
True, true. And Annihilation. It just thins out your deck to be able to get that Annihilation.
That's right.
And considering you're playing against Petrify, who has been known to tilt, being able to top deck that is even more important.
Gracious. Known to tilt.
Yes. So Skywrath Mage into the mid lane. He goes.
Here I go.
If he sounded like that, lore would be ruined.
I think it sounds worse. Sounds awful.
Right, let's see what she gets.
Look at that.
All right, well, Diabolic Revelation is not great because it kills the creep that is blocking Sorla perpetually.
Let's talk about the work that this nice Arcane Sensor is doing, though. This would be a double Thunder God's Wrath right now, but not going to be happening.
That is true.
Woo.
That is true.
So what do you do here? I mean, I don't even know.
You have Aghanim Sanctum in the last lane, which is kind of where you want to, in theory, do the double Thunder Gods at this point. I don't know. It's a tough call. You only have a couple... Actually, you have quite a bit of units for Prey in the week if you want to block, but everything's being blocked in theory.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to sacrifice a few doggos to get a little bit of damage. Only 8 damage, though. I mean, this is just not great.
Yeah, it's not ideal, to be sure.
All right, we got some options here. You can always refresh and hit up an Eclipse. Not sure how many charges that bad boy has, but let's take a look here. That's got... That ain't a lot. Don't use that yet, kiddos.
Not great. And I think this first lane is probably going to go down at some point, but initiative on the side of Petrify.
I mean, this is...
Goes for the duel that we get.
Oh, my God!
Wow! That is actually sick. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I love that facial animation.
Goodbye!
Boy.
And this is...
Oh, dear.
The big dunk.
Oh. You got 2 heroes coming. I mean, you didn't even have Annihilation, though. That's the funny thing.
No one can
Never even had it.
Yikes.
Ay. She'll get it next turn. I feel it. I'm feeling it right now.
She needs it. Sure.
All right, we got to blink over.
Oh, baby.
This is a 2-turn lethal either way you look at it.
Oh.
And it's not looking good for Gela. But, of course, Annihilation does bring her back from the brink of death. Thunder God's Wrath does not kill anybody right away.
Nope, which means...
Actually, LC, but again...
And he does happen to have the Berserker's Call, which will not insta-kill.
Will not be enough.
So we could see a double Thunder. But what is that even going to do in this situation, SUNSfan? How many people does that tank out?
I mean, you actually kill Axe. He goes down to 1 HP, and you're doing exactly 1 damage.
Okay.
So you'll kill PA, you'll kill Axe, you'll kill LC. All right, going for the safer play. 6 damage on top of the static field is enough to take out PA.
Yep, he had no idea if, or she had no idea if he had a coup de grace, which would have certainly taken out, so.
Well, the 2 Thunder God's Wrath was kind of overkill anyway.
Yeah.
The 1 is enough to kill out the guy in the mid, so you can't play any more cards. So it gives you an easy Annihilation if you end up drawing it. And the 2 heroes in the first lane, look at their HP. It's, even after Thunder God's Wrath, it is super high.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really good play from Gela.
Doing what we can to try to salvage this very, very quickly sinking ship. Pretty much easy to call if she doesn't get a Annihilation on this one. It's game over.
Yes, 8 mana, so can't play Incarnation and go crazy or anything like that. So Annihilation just has to come.
What are you doing? If she puts both of those guys there, it's just game, is it not?
Maybe she's thinking about who to put in mid.
She
has
does
two Blink
have.
Daggers.
She's got Salamani.
She has 2 Blink Daggers.
SUNSfan?
It's not 9 mana, my friend. It's 8
It's
mana.
coming.
Yeah, sure.
It's coming.
Sure. I mean, at any cost, I believe, should be in this deck, right? She hasn't drawn any of those, so...
Yep.
Yeah, 3 at any cost completely decimates mid. Eclipse
No.
is not what she wants, and...
No!
Oh, my goodness, these draws. So she has to Diabolic Revelation, which does hurt, but has to happen. She can do that at any point, though. She can even do it in mid, since there's no hero.
That is so rough. If she doesn't get one of those cards, how many does she have? She has 5?
She has
6 ways to clear out that mid lane?
Yeah, she has 3 Annihilation. She has 3 at any costs.
That's rough. That is
6
rough.
cards. And this is the problem, that you're losing these heroes now, and you might just have to go for a YOLO Eclipse. It's only 5 charges, as you talked about. You can go for double Eclipse now. That might be the play.
That's got to be the play. I mean, Thunder Gods it's going to kill only 2 heroes. You don't want to waste that now. And when it has the ability to maybe clear the board next round.
Actually, Thunder Gods does sound better.
You think so? Just for 2 black heroes?
Because you've lost this lane already, right? This is the lane you need to defend as well.
I know, but in the next round, I mean, all 3 of those heroes go mid.
All right, she's doing it now. That's a bit risky, but oh my God, these draws are so bad.
It's over. I mean,
Dimensional Portal blocks a bunch of units. That is enough, but Sorla can blink, and she can still go for double Eclipse, which is not good anymore.
Here we go.
So you have to mitigate some damage here.
Yeah, I mean,
or else you just lose.
You just
right
lose.
now.
So you have to Eclipse. And then I don't know. I mean, Dimensional Portal's definitely the way that you want to go in that mid lane, because you not only get creeps, you also have the chance for arrows, and she has to mitigate as much as possible.
Yes.
However, Initiative will be going to
coup de
Sorla.
grace. Yeah.
And she's got coup. So we're going to have to call this one, baby. This ain't.
You can go for... You can blink out Luna into the mid as well, but now it's going to be lethal. Okay, and it's going to be lethal anyway. So that'll do it. Petrify taking this series 2-1, so he will advance. Oh, I'm sorry, there's Aghanim Sanctum as
Yeah,
well.
come on, SunsFan. Stay with me here.
I apologize.
All right.
So blockers for Prey on the Weak, that's 4 units. That actually blocks everything.
Yep, so you Prey on the Weak or not.
All right, Eclipse, let's see if she can get some good rolls here. Ooh. That is unfortunate, but... I mean, we can see the hand, so this calls a little bit easier for us. Yeah, she has to blink.
She's gotta.
She has to. I'm surprised that no Prey in the Week came out, though. A little bit surprised on that.
Well, you know, running out of options here. I mean, it hurt. Things are hurting right now. So we're going to go mid. We're going to Dimensional Portal, and we're going to pray for arrows. That is our saving grace. We never got this 6 cards. Could have saved her in the mid, and it never came.
Man, the Prey on the Weak is not great in the mid lane either, so I
was getting worried.
Yeah, I think the Prey on the Weak made a lot more sense here. Blink Dagger will be used just for the damage. So if he top decks anything, pretty much.
Nice hit, though. Takes 1 out. That's nice. So,
I mean, you could Eclipse in theory.
For what?
Because all of these die in 1 hit. Everything dies in 1 hit, except for this.
Except for him. I mean, how many charges do we have on Eclipse, though?
Just 5. 6. 6.
6?
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Is Dimensional Portal better? I don't know. She takes 2 charges to kill as well.
It's a big decision here. But you definitely were going to see one or the other. I bet she's dying that she doesn't have one of those Aghanim Sanctums in this lane either.
Yeah.
This lane just really got out of control.
Yeah, that's true.
What a shame. Prey on the Weak.
Oh my God, the blocks. What? What?
She could still Dimensional Portal, too.
Coup de grace coming out onto 1, most likely.
Yeah. But, I mean, we still have Dimensional Portal. That was an incredible draw in front of the Sorla Khan. That is so good. Holy woly.
I suppose that is safer to go for Dimensional and, yeah, okay.
I mean...
Eclipse is just sexier. That's why I always look at that, you know?
It would have been a decent play.
Petrify actually passing. But both heroes are dying here.
Yeah.
You're going to go for some more blocks, and you might see another blink come out of either Ogre or just reapply to Luna. potentially. If you reapply to Luna and go to the first lane, you get an extra charge on Eclipse, which is pretty nice, but you don't have initiative. You can also TP out Ogre in addition, or just
TPing
do
out
it the
Ogre Magi.
normal way, is TPing out Luna and then putting Blink on Ogre.
Damn, dude, this is... Now we are on round 9.
Wait, hold on.
What's up? What's up, buddy?
Okay. It was actually 4 off lethal with the coup de grace. Just surprised that Ogre just died.
Yeah. So, probably still want to hold on to those Thunder Gods.
Yeah, it does nothing here.
Yeah.
Well, it kills Sorla.
Okay. That's definitely a plus.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be able to play a lot of these in the future anyway.
Yeah.
Do you have Incarnation coming out, though?
Oh, man. Just one ramp card into the Bolt of Damocles. If she could just survive one more round, we could see some real nasty stuff with Ogre
20 gold.
That's a lot of gold, baby.
Yeah, Petrify is very low on cards, though. That is one thing to talk about right now.
Look at those. Oh, my God. Those 2 creeps. The Ancient. What will become of the Ancient, SUNSfan?
Yeah, this mid lane is looking mega scary.
Ooh, those arrows not going the way that she's looking for.
And of course, from her perspective, no damage, almost no damage has been done to these towers. Look at these towers right now.
They're hot.
Very, very high.
I mean, she's gonna lose. Let's be real.
Ignite.
Oh,
That's tasty.
that hurts.
Yeah, these are not the draws that you want right now.
Yeah, that's not.
And of course, this is still alive. How is this still alive?
This mother sucker over
Incarnation would have been the dream.
here. Yeah, I still wouldn't have done that much.
Ready to get
Yeah,
back
she doesn't
to work.
have. Arcane Assault is the only card draw she has.
Am I crazy?
Maybe another
or
dimensional.
did he put that down like round 1, and he's still kicking? No, I think that's the second one. So
I think right now, well, Eclipse 7 charges does quite a bit.
you got to play that. But I mean,
And then you have to blink somebody over
Yep.
the mid lane where Incarnation comes out, but
fire!
There was never any doubt
Wow.
this would end.
actually pretty good hits, all things considered.
Yeah, takes out the damage, makes another life.
So Blink has to come out on one of these heroes, but of course we know that Coup de Grace is available for
She
Petrify.
can't. She blinks out, she loses.
Yeah, true. Either way, she loses. GG.
GG, my friends.
Petrify with the 2-1 victory over Gela. As she
Gela?
will forever be known.
Cola?
We really need to figure out what the correct pronunciation of her name is.
Yeah.
Going forward.
I have to say, though, great series. Again, we saw Petrify kind of got robbed in game 2 with the unfortunate, yells from that Beastmaster. But game 3, homie came back, and homie move on.